Fox and Rabbit by Alan Bennett. In a flurry of passion and amusement, the rabbit chases the fox. Around and around, smirking, but trying to hold it back. He doesn't want to slow down. He wants to catch that fox. Giggling a silent giggle, the rabbit is nearly as fast as the fox, but he's always one pace behind, for the fox is famed for his cunning. The fox fakes left, but he goes right. The rabbit falls for it, but quickly redirects himself and is back at that bushy red tail. They go round and around. They go up and they go down. They go in and they go out. Trees become part of the fun as the pair slalom through them. The rabbit following every move of his prey. The fox dives recklessly into holes. Any hole the fox can fit into, so can the rabbit. But he always finds a way out, always with the rabbit one pace behind. Back to the open field, the fox braves the sunlight first. There are farmers around. The rabbit follows, but more delicately. He scopes out the open view before dashing out, crossing, but never following foot tracks. The fox boasts a good distance now, and he begins to slow. This wasn't always the order of the chase. Earlier, the rabbit was in front, but he made a vital mistake. He felt the fox gaining on him. He anticipated a jump. The rabbit stopped dead in his tracks, thinking the impatient fox would jump right over his head. But no, the fox hadn't jumped. He continued on the ground, and quickly and unexpectedly he had the rabbit. Gripped between his forelegs and held beneath his chin, they tumbled over one another and tussled in the brown foliage. The rabbit felt idiotic. He had tried to outsmart the fox, but he failed. It was a silly thing to attempt, but had it worked, it would have been genius. He would have been that rabbit. But instead, he was this rabbit. They had built up quite the momentum. The fox had run into the rabbit with a mighty thump. The rabbit would have expected a crunching, fatal bite by now. Right around the neck, but not like a vampire, like a fox killing a rabbit. There was no such bite. The fox was toying with the rabbit. He was chuckling a silent chuckle. That is when the rabbit broke free. He escaped, but not out of view, only out of hold. He made up a good distance before the fox got on his feet and resumed the chase. Suddenly, as the fox was gaining slightly, the rabbit turned. He wanted to be that rabbit. He put on his best predator face and charged at the fox. The fox stopped. Rather, he transformed his run into a full turn, and then he transformed it back into a run. The fox turned slower than the rabbit, a bigger frame to pivot. The rabbit was nearly on him, but the fox had that one pace. Back to the now. They're in the open. The fox has slowed down. The rabbit is gaining on him, his confidence growing with every hop. The closer he gets, the more he begins to think. He noticed the fox's back pacing slowly, his rear raised, his head low. The image is recognizable to the rabbit, but he takes no notice. He is ready for the tussle. He is ready to dive on the fox, roll around laughing the silent laugh. But he doesn't. For when he dives, the fox dives too, catching him in midair, and he finally hears that crunch he was waiting for. And then hears no more.